Wednesday evening, the time right now, 8:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, November 6th, 2019. This was recorded live about an hour ago, and I want to share this with you, this live broadcast, where I share a dream and prophecy of judgment coming. The Statue of Liberty falls. There's quite a lot of clarity to this dream, and it coincides with a prophecy that was given back on October the 20th by a dear friend of mine. So let me share this for your discernment with all of you. I really believe that, but I think Father God is going to send a stern warning to Satan and to the evil of this world, this new world order, this one world government, this one world religion that's just lurking. It's lurking. Satan is on a rampage. He's on a warpath. He knows his time is at hand, and he's just out now. He's just out with, as long as he's still got power. Before he falls and before Michael stands up and there's a war in heaven, he's still got power right now. Very powerful, and he's using everything he has now against the true believer today, against the true believer. Well, I had this dream, and let me share this with you, and I'll share it on my, if I'm just not too, I am just really, feel so much sadness and so much sorrow, and I know something's coming, but this is going to be interesting, I think, because there's more to than just this dream that I had when I woke up to yesterday. I had the dream on November 5th. I'm standing in the dream. I'm standing in the pouring down rain. I don't remember what I dreamt prior to this. I just remember the dream. It was dark out. It was a thunderstorm, and it was a torrential downpour. And I'm standing on this brick embankment, and I'm looking at the water and the waves. I can see the white caps on the waves, and it's a harbor. And I can see the waves crashing against the embankment. And I look in the distance with the lightning is flashing. I'm looking in the distance, and I see the Statue of Liberty. I see Lady Liberty on the island. So I'm in New York, all I can think of. I'm in New York, and it's raining. And I'm thinking, how did I get to New York? And then I scooped down on the edge of the concrete embankment, and I put myself into the water, and I'm up to my neck. And I start treading water, and I'm trying, for some reason, the rain is pouring down, I can't see. And I can hear the thunder and the skies lighting up, and I'm treading water. When I look over my shoulder, and I know that this is Jesus, but it doesn't look like Jesus. There's a man, and he's in a long robe. It's kind of like beautiful, but it's tattered as well. And he scoots into the water, and he starts treading water, and he's swimming with me, and I look at him, and he doesn't look like the Jesus that we're all accustomed to seeing, the Jesus with the long hair and the beard and the mustache that we've seen so many photos of. And he's wearing a robe, just like maybe right from the time that Jesus walked the earth. The robe, it was kind of tattered, but it was beautiful. But he had dark skin, and his hair was black. It wasn't brown, and it was short. He had a short, trimmed beard, and his hair was tight, curly. So he looked Hebrew, I guess, but it didn't look like the Jesus. And he never spoke, but I knew this is Jesus. And we're swimming together, and he's treading water, and what I notice, I'm drenched. Being in the water, I'm cold, and my chin is, I'm freezing as I'm trying to get to the Statue of Liberty. Why, I have no idea. And I look to Jesus swimming next to me, and he's perfectly dry. His hair is dry, his clothes, his robe is dry, and we're swimming. We get halfway, and then a big boom, And then lightning lit up the sky, and we could see the Statue of Liberty perfectly. So I'm treading water, and then I stop. He gets up out of the water, and Jesus stands at the water, never says a word in my dream. Then he takes his right arm, and he points to the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty starts to wobble. It's doing one of these numbers, and it's starting to shake back and forth, frontwards, backwards, side to side. It's kind of like, look at it, it looks like the Statue of Liberty is drunk, and it's moving. And then a big crash, and it falls off its pedestal into the harbor. And I can see the torch and the crown on the Statue of Liberty, and she's sinking fast. She's taking on water. She's sinking quickly, and then she goes totally under the water. I see the torch, and that's the end of it, and fully submerged in the water. And then I wake up. So I had to share this with you, especially because back in October, a dear friend of mine, I went to his church. I think Linda remembers, somebody remember Reverend Alan Tackett, Waves of Glory. And I wasn't even thinking about this, and I went to his page. And on October 20th, he gave a prophecy of almost exactly the dream that I just shared with all of you. Now, he has given prophecies for the last, 40 years, and so far he's got a perfect track record. Let me share this with you guys tonight. This is right from, this is his prophecy from October 20th. Now that I have shared my dream with all of you, I want to share this from October 20th by a dear friend, Alan Tackett, Pastor Reverend Alan Tackett, who gives a prophecy about judgment and the Statue of Liberty. It's quite lengthy, so I'm just going to skip on ahead, but in the open, because this is a major word for the nation, I thought I would repost this one more time for those that wanted to hear it. And so the Lord's been talking to me again about our nation. And I'm sure we'll have critics again, and they will probably be some of our Christian brothers and sisters. But that doesn't concern me. All that concerns me is what the Lord has said and what he has shown me. And here it is. Let me skip on ahead. It's a very, very long prophecy. That's a lot to do with Donald Trump and his appointed time and the impeachment and all that's going on right now. But I want to get to where he's talking about the darkness. I'm getting close now. Let me begin right here. I seen a time coming, and not far off. I saw appear before my eyes the Statue of Liberty. And all of a sudden, as if she was shaken by something, and suddenly she staggered from her place and staggered again and began to fall as if she was drunken and fell into the waters and sank very quickly. Wow. Then I heard the Lord say, "Surely, son, I have begun to bless this nation, and I'm causing this nation to rise and be great again, because my people and the president of this nation have prayed and sought me. I've heard their prayers and answered them. Even in the midst of division, I have had mercy and grace and caused this nation to begin to arise for the appointed time. But this shall be the last time of great blessing. Then the greatest fall shall begin, and the darkest hour of all time shall come upon this nation, and it shall never rise to greatness again, says the Lord. For the time of all times has come, and it is now the time of the Lord. Seek me, son, and soon I will show you more of what is to come." Wow, I wanted to share that again. That was a prophecy, quite lengthy, given on October 20 at 11:50 p.m. by a dear friend of mine. Isn't that something? Now, I knew about this because he's a friend of mine on Facebook. I mean, we haven't talked in a long time. It's been a few years, but when I had that dream, it didn't hit me. Then I remember something that Pastor Tackett had said, something, a prophecy that he had given, and then it hit me. It hit me about the Statue of Liberty. He prophesied what I dreamt, and that, you know, my goodness. So, be ready, guys. Be ready. Be watchful, and I think something major is coming. The hair is standing up on my arms again. I have been just in a, I don't know what you would call it. I guess if I was a young hippie, I would say I'm in a funk. I'm in a funk because I know it's more than just the cold is here. I know it's more than the daylight savings time, getting dark out at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's more than that. It's not that type of, it's not a depression. It's not depression, it's a sadness. It's a sorrow. I think too many people are not going to make it. I think too many people are so far away from the Father. There are just so many miles. You have time tonight. I know everybody in this room, you are right with the Father, but I want to share that with you. We do. We need to get right now with the Father. If something is coming, I want to share this. Was recorded live earlier Wednesday evening, November the 6th. I want to share this dream and this prophecy with all of you, and leave me your comments. Make sure to subscribe to this channel where it says subscribe in the red. Click there. Click on the bell in the right corner to get the notifications. And God bless you. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts